Alright, we good? There we go. Oh, that doesn't bode well. That does not bode well for today's stream. What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here. Coming to you live, as always, from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Thursday. I'm very, very tired right now. But first off, hello Boots, hello Gabe, hello NSM. Welcome guys, glad y'all could join me. I've had to... Oh, you still can't hear me? How about now? Are we good now? We good now? Hello? Can everyone hear me? Oh dear. It's coming through now, I think, right? Okay, I can hear you. Okay, so yeah, it's working again. Cool. Yes, I apologize in advance for the energy levels. I may have only gotten 3 hours of sleep last night, through a combination of, massive storms, blowing in all night long. My dog jumping on and off the bed continuously like it's her own goddamn trampoline. Yes, I'm talking about you. Don't like how innocent. I see you over there. And also my husband snoring like a freight train. I am very, very tired today, but we are still here. We are still gonna do this. I'm gonna try and push through as best I can. And the reason that we're streaming early tonight, today, rather, I've got something going on tonight that couldn't be moved around. It's I'm doing a voice acting seminar tonight. Obviously can't move that, so I had to move the stream up instead. I was not anticipating being this exhausted. But we will probably go ahead and jump in. Although, real quick, I do want to talk a little bit about Has-Been Hotel. When we come back from Thanksgiving break, I am going to be doing a tier list of all the songs from Season 2, and probably Season 1 as well. Just to talk about them, because these songs have absolutely killed this season. This season's songs have been some of the best, and I'm curious about how they stack up, in my mind at least, with all the songs from Season 1. So, when we come back, probably on Tuesday, probably on December 2nd, we're gonna start the stream off with a just chatting Has-Been Hotel song tier list. I think we'll be, that's probably what we'll end up doing. But I will say, I have seen the finale. It is equal parts extremely satisfying as it is absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely loved it. Pretty much all the songs from 7 and 8, I absolutely love. The only exception is when I think about the future. I think as far as, and there's nothing wrong with the song, but I think as far as an ensemble song, it kind of pales in comparison to all the other ensemble songs that we've had. It pales in comparison to Show Must Go On, and it absolutely pales in comparison to Hear My Hope. I love me a Code Unite. I love when everybody gets together to save the day. That is one of my favorite tropes. And I'm so glad that they did that in the finale here. It was a beautiful song. Live to Live and Brighter were also absolutely fantastic. Brighter in particular is probably one of the best villain songs I've heard in quite some time. Also, why are all of the human forms of the sinners super hot? Because Pendleton is adorable. Alistair can get it. Vox can get it. Vincent can get it. They're hot, but they're all evil. It's not. It's bad for me. Anyway, I'll scream more about that when I have the energy to do so. Cut the stream early so you can catch a nap. I might. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do my best to push through, guys. Hello, Zach. Thanks for tuning in. I'll do my best to push through. There's a high possibility that we end the stream early today. But I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's weird though. Like I don't care for their demon forms. I don't care for their demon forms, but their human forms can absolutely get it. Anyway, thank you. Thanks for attempting to wake me up. I appreciate it, Gabe. All right, let's get it. Let's try our best to push through. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're at the penultimate chapter. We're almost at the finale, everybody. So I'm very curious as to where this is going. Last time we finished up chapter 4, the jerkwad rich guy ended up actually getting cursed, probably, which, you know, happy ending. But the as we suspected, the actual quote-unquote curse was just some really sussy tea. So still no definitive supernatural shenanigans aside from Director San's powers and Azami's powers. But maybe this time, maybe now that we're getting closer to the end, maybe we'll finally see some shenanigans. So let me just pop my mic on here. But with that being said, let us begin chapter 5. Episode 5, excuse me. The Shadow of Guilt. Well, that's not good. That's an immediately worrisome chapter title. The Illumini cards, each with a prophecy. Each of these cases so far has had a card at the site in some way.
I somehow have one myself. Eiko-san had the first, Hinoko-san the second. The third one, Mr. Gasmask, I think. The fourth card was in the cursed box we brought back from Mayuzaki-san.
Ah, you heard about Mr. Gasmask. But it's rumored that all of them have gone missing now. Uh-oh. If the rumors are true, it warrants the card's reputation for bringing misfortune.
I hope everyone's alright.
Hello, Myers. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in today.
Director, these cards. The fact number seems connected.
Oh god, it's Exodia. It's Exodia, the Forbidden One.
Ah, good eye, Miss Azami.
Yeah, this is Exodia. It's 100% Exodia. You get all 5 and you automatically win the game. Is that still in play, or does Yu-Gi-Oh not play by those rules anymore? It's been a very long time since I've played Yu-Gi-Oh, guys.
It's time to think about what these cards mean and how they come together.
Meanwhile,
apologies for the delay.
We have a mystery person.
Still assessing the information I found at the closet.
The series of cases involving the Illuminati cards may be part of some bigger plan.
You suppose your portal into Devastation and Judgment cards are part of it?
Yes, I suspect so. Uh-oh. That's not good. The background is Earthbound's Gygus. I didn't want to say anything because Gygus legitimately freaks me out, but yes, I did notice the resemblance.
The design on this Devastation and Judgment card.
The Angel Monument at the site of the Tenshu incident. Mr.
Gasmax's card shows the same thing.
Also, a stairway, a lock, chains, a key, and a watchful eye.
They're all shown. The Eye in the Darkness card has chains. Reflections of Death shows a key. Permeating Light shows a lock.
So, among the motifs shown in Devastation and Judgment, the only one remaining is the other key.
What happens when we have a full set?
You automatically win the game, I just said.
The Illuminati card with the key. It's likely we will come upon it during this upcoming case.
So, there's a request coming in?
Indeed. The request is from the CEO of a tech company. He was robbed of something important, and he wants us to recover it.
Not the Day Theaters! Oh no!
Whatever these cards may mean, perhaps the case will bring us closer to the truth. The Illuminati card prophecies are coming full circle. But watch it as limits. If something happens to you, hot.
It's all part of the job. I didn't think you'd care so much. Commissioner Tomiri. Commissioner Tomiri! Okay. Oh, it is Snake Man! Okay, we thought so. We thought it was Snake Man, but this confirms it. It is Snake Man. Well, then I guess I have to talk like Sir Penitus now, don't I?
I'll have you know, I care as much as you do.
That's the best Penitus that my tired little brain can come up with right now. You'll have to excuse me. Radio? Oh, well, in that case.
If it's gonna be a radio broadcast, we need to have a little fun with it, right? Many international conferences and ceremonies this month, leading to a higher number of global VIPs visiting Japan. Security Director Kurosawa of the National Police Agency stated that the police were on high alert in light of the rumored terror attacks.
And there we go, the tiredest Alistair that I can master right now. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy got a free cool update. Yes, I have reinstalled Ace Attorney. I'll probably play around with it this weekend. I might play around with that scene creator a little bit. By the way, did you hear that Team 4 Star is doing Sailor Moon Abridged? I have heard. Yes, I am aware. I'm aware. I know that I know a few people who may be involved, but I'm not gonna say who quite yet until it comes out. But I might know a few people working on that, and I'm very excited for them. Busy world.
Jasmine? Is this request kind of strange? So, he was robbed of something important, wants us to recover it?
Each one is strange, but yeah, this one's kind of different. Why haven't they called the police anyway?
That's right. If they know something was stolen, the police will listen to them. Should have better odds than having us look for it.
Smells of special circumstances. Thus the need for discretion.
Is this Mr. CEO secretly up to no good?
I mean, he's a CEO, of course he is. In that case, Investigator Fukurai, your mission is to assess the client's reputation and related rumors.
Understood. I'll start doing some social media research.
Alright, here we go.
If I remember right, UTech Priority's CEO was Kurosawa something.
You know him, Jasmine?
No. Just happened to see him mentioned. Totally knows him. Might have been in a news article somewhere.
Kurosawa. I'm checking the reference doc. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO, UTech Priority.
So Mr. Big Time is asking for our help. Kinda fishy, huh?
Must be on the top floor of a skyscraper. I'm sweating already.
Can't hurt to check for rumors of shady biz or bad rap.
You're right. Checking right now.
Alright, let's see what this is up to. Let's see. See what we got here.
UTech Priority, a tech company.
Wow. It's a corporate account without gimmicks. There's quite a following.
Alright, there's our keyword.
I see stuff moving on UTech. We should search the company name.
Please do.
Alright, so there's our first keyword. Alright, quarterly report, who cares? The company's doing well. It went public 3 years after it was started. The CEO seems a bit shallow, but the company itself has a solid reputation. Interesting.
Went public in 3 years. That means they're doing really well?
I wouldn't know how to explain it right, so I'll just say they're doing super well.
Let's see. Headquarters is in a high-rise in Toranomon.
Which means we're about to go in.
You're that nervous?
Company has strong ties with government agencies and large corporations. So yeah, they're super shady.
Government agencies?
You know, doing work for the country.
There we go. Works with government agencies and large corporations. Working for the government seems like an easy way. Must be tough to with government information. I bet it's super stressful for those working on it since they'd be fired immediately if they messed up. It'd be real entertaining if one of the interests in the types of work with the both Kaiban Ichiran here. What?
Kaiba...
Oh, there's an urban myth that says if you post that on your socials, very occasionally you'll get a reply from the dead.
Kaiba Ichiran. Okay, gonna be looking that up here in a second.
People seem very impressed by the CEO.
He's young, probably getting paid a lot more than what his job sounds like.
As all CEOs do.
Yes, Yura Kurosawa is reacting. We'll search that up too.
I wonder what kind of things they're saying about him.
We'll find out. Well, let's start with UTech. Too many search results. Okay. How about just Yuya? There we go. Oh no! He has a mullet! Well, he's immediately the bad guy here.
Kurosawa-san seems so young, but he's already a CEO.
Isn't that true for most CEOs in tech, though?
Oh, are we gonna be dealing with stuck-up boy billionaires? Oh, I hope so. I want to rage against them guys.
Assets of 700 million?
He doesn't ever have to work again.
Eat the rich. You see this all the time. Playboys in their 20s suddenly put together in their 30s. That doesn't happen. Doesn't always happen. Yu Kurosawa was born into affluence. His family home was enormous. Yep. Mommy and daddy's money. That's how he did it.
Affluence? Like he was rich since childhood?
Since he's successfully running a business. I wouldn't say he's totally ignorant. He totally is. I immediately don't like this dude. If your parents have money, you succeed at anything, which I got in super rich parents in the social ranking. Gotcha.
Parents in the social ranking, gotcha.
So, if social hierarchy was a game and your parents were... you know what? Never mind. It's too much. Yeah. Don't try to explain Genshin Impact to Azami. She's not gonna get it. Don't try to explain Genshin Impact to me. I'm not gonna get it. It just means he got lucky being born into a wealthy family. Alright. I passed Yuya Kurosawa on the street yesterday. He had on big sunglasses and a flashy outfit. He didn't look that arrogant, seemed nice. Nepo baby, free character development useless winner looking at. No! Don't insult my son like that. Don't insult my son like that. I know he was a punk before, but he's different now. Hello, Sleepy. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in today. We are looking into a request made to us from a tech CEO who has missed something of great value. We don't know what that is yet, but we're doing the background work on him right now. Free character development. That's fair.
Big sunglasses? Guess that's standard CEO attire.
Depends on the person. Alright, let's see. He wasn't particularly charismatic or anything, really plain like any other dude at the street. I was gonna say hi, but he glared at me.
Glaring at people who want to say hi? Do you think Kurosawa-san is a scary person?
It depends on the time and place. Everyone has their off moments. He's got that salesman switch and then his private one. Without doing that, you can't last long as a CEO in IT.
A salesman switch and a private one. Do you think I'm different off the clock?
Nope. No, You have no secret double life, Azami.
A success story? Sounds like he worked hard.
Yu Kurosawa's success story, huh? Ex-popular live stream group leader to tech CEO. That sounds like it's going to be important later. All right, before we complete the research, let's get a little intro on Kaiban Ichiran. Is there anything sus about Jasmine so far? Yes. She is working with Mr. Snake Man. That was confirmed in a cutscene earlier. She's absolutely working with the Snake Man. To what end, we don't know yet, but yeah. Ow! Thanks for the rings. Listeners can also send... Oh, hang on. Listeners can also send in their hot tips to the center. A little bird told us about something called Kaiban Ichiran. It's not clear if this is a name or a password. One thing is for sure. When you post the words Kaiba Ichiran online, you'll get a reply from dead people. But the thing is, I'm busy. I don't have time to respond to every single comment. I don't even know what I would do if I got a comment from a dead person. Don't they know it's tough for an elk to be a social butterfly? Okay, so this is all written from the perspective of this creepy thing.
Kurosawa-san sounds like an impressive person. Why would such a big-name CEO come to us for help? I wonder what happened to him.
We only heard people talk about him as if they saw some celeb in town. Haven't heard of any real issues yet.
Unlike with Miyazaki-san, his company seems to have a good reputation.
All that's left is to talk to the man himself. Good luck, Zami. Did you say anything in response to my... Oh, did you miss that? Sorry. So... I don't know if I, like, went to an ad or something. But Jasmine is working with the mysterious snake guy we encountered in Chapter 3. The one who was, like, super creepy. She's working with him or for him. Oh, looks like it's that building there.
Jasmine? Isn't that an actual skyscraper?
You know it. CEO must be holed up in his penthouse.
So I should just tell the reception lady that we have an appointment?
Yep. Also, try to relax a bit.
Understood!
She is very much not relaxed.
Hello? Excuse me? We, have an appointment today? We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Oh, very put together secretary lady. You're from the Urban... You're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center?
Yes, that's right.
We were expecting you. This way, please. Mr. Kurosawa, they have arrived.
Okay, well, someone said pre-development Eustace, so that's what we're... Pre-character development Eustace, so that's what we're going with. Oh, hello! Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of U Tech Priority Co. This is my secretary, Miss...
Kiyomoto.
apologies. She joined us recently, so I keep forgetting her name.
Hello! Nice to meet you. I'm Azami Fukurai from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And this is my colleague, Tomariki. I hope he can help. To start this off, your request involves the recovery of a stolen item?
Oh, yes, about that. Miss...
Kiyomoto.
I'll handle this, and you can get back to work.
Understood, sir.
Doesn't Kiyomoto-san know what's going on?
No, she's unaware.
Could you describe what was stolen?
But I can't mention specifics. Yet I'm sure that an intruder was here, and I am the only one who realized that fact.
What do you mean?
You might want to call the police if you had an actual intruder.
Our business involves clients entrusting their data to us, so we'd prefer to keep things under wraps. Also, I was hoping you might assess the situation objectively. It is weird hearing... It's weird hearing my Eustace voice talking this coherently. What happened 2 days ago was strange enough to warrant that. I heard your team specializes in this kind of investigation.
Strange happenings? That sounds like something we can handle.
I'm having the security camera footage analyzed, but that will still take a while. Hearing my account and my secretary should tell you how strange all of this is. If you could kindly get started as soon as possible.
I see. We'll try to do an objective assessment of what happened the day before yesterday.
Hey, Zami?
Yes, Jasmine?
Better watch your back with this one. Can't tell us details, hasn't called the cops. Both yellow flags as far as cases go.
Kurosawa-san is acting a bit strangely. I'll be careful. Here goes.
It fits really well for Kurosawa. Make Eustace less whiny and you have a sleazy CEO like that. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright. First of all, Checking with Jasmine.
Jasmine? Why are you staring at me?
Looks like you're getting the hang of all this, Zami.
You think so?
Aww.
About the investigation.
Guess the only way to get started is to look into what happened around Kurosawa. Something weird happened, and he wants an objective opinion from us. Whatever that means.
Yeah. He mentioned the secretary, Kiyomoto-san, doesn't know about 2 days ago.
But we should talk to her anyway, being objective and all.
Why does Kurosawa-san want us to look into this?
Maybe have us private investigator types dig up dirt on his secretary? Anyway, step 1 is figuring out what this strange thing is about.
You're right. I'll try asking first.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Reintroducing myself, Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority Co. Please ask my secretary for anything she knows about what happened 2 days ago.
Understood.
Well, I'm not asking your secretary, I'm asking you.
Kurosawa-san, can I ask you what happened 2 days ago?
What I can tell you right now is that something precious was stolen. The rest I'll disclose once you've talked to my secretary.
Oh.
What? Hello? Something in my computer is disconnecting and reconnecting itself. It's annoying. We do not know what urban myth it is yet. We haven't gotten to that point yet. Calling it now. Culprit of this case is Jeff the Talking Mongoose, the most unhinged cryptid of all time. If the mongoose is ever brought up, I'm 100% blaming you.
But Kiyomoto-san didn't seem to know anything. I wonder if there are any traces nearby that might provide a lead.
Okay, so we'll talk to Kiyomoto just in case.
Excuse me, may I ask a few questions? Kiyomoto-san the secretary, right?
Yes, I work as the CEO's secretary. He has instructed me to answer you truthfully, as I actually saw things happen. Please ask me anything related to your investigation.
Could you tell us about 2 days ago?
Did something happen?
Huh?
You mentioned 2 days ago, but nothing happened in particular. The CEO asked me too, but I have no idea what this is about.
I see. Well, could you kindly tell me what you saw?
This is already getting really confusing.
Very well.
Hello, Spiral! Welcome, welcome! Thanks for tuning in today. Ooh. Oh man, I'm already getting tired. Jeez.
That day, our CEO had a meeting at a client, so I saw him off. And he returned a while later.
I see. And then?
I greeted him when he came back, and everything afterwards was as normal as it could be. So, I haven't noticed anything.
I see. Well, thank you.
Okay, so a whole fat lot of nothing. Time to start snooping. Okay, so nothing there. Let us snoop.
The CEO's desk. This chair must cost a fortune. Need to be careful with the CEO's desk. What's this? An Illuminati card? Wait, no. Is this case part of the opposite too?
Hey! That card is of high value. Please leave it where it is.
But Kurosawa-san, isn't this...
Is it involved in some way in your ongoing investigation?
Well, not quite.
Then please return it to where it was.
and continue investigating. I will! Sorry!
Okay, so yes. Yes, it is absolutely involved. You know, Mullet Luther got me. Mullet Luther got me really good. I love that. A detective is usually helpful when they're given information. Yeah, exactly. We're here and we have learned absolutely nothing thus far. Like, you called us for our help. Like, why are you being all sussy baka on us now?
A security camera. It's likely the one Kurosawa-san mentioned. But the intruder made it in regardless.
Uh-huh.
There's some kind of mechanism on the door. Is this the lock? He said something was stolen, but this room looks hard to break into. Maybe I should ask Kiyomoto-san, the secretary.
Alright, so ask her about the door.
Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment?
Yes. What do you need?
Do you need a key to enter this room?
Yes. A security card.
Do all members of your staff have a security card?
Yes. All employees have one. That being said, as we handle critical data for other companies, even I am prohibited from entering the CEO room while he's absent.
Okay. Anything new here? No? Alright, then it's time for glasses, Chan. Okay, so... Nothing. He's kneeling to his... He's kneeling in front of his computer.
This shadow, is it Kurosawa-san? Or maybe it's the intruder? How do I tell them apart? Looks like they're touching the desk drawers. Wait, is it me, or is this shadow looking this way? Or not? This shadow is rummaging through the drawers. And taking something out? It's holding something, but I can't make out what it is. Maybe we should examine the desk itself.
Alright. How about you?
Is this shadow Kurosawa-san? But it's weird. I feel like this shadow is looking at me. Or am I overthinking this?
You might be overthinking it.
The shadow was taking something out of the desk drawer. From the top drawer, I think. Was anything taken from this drawer? I should check with Kurosawa-san.
Alright, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Was anything stolen from the top drawer of your desk?
The top drawer? Why the desk drawer specifically? I haven't told you anything yet.
Oh, of course! This is hard to explain, but I have this ability.
Oh wow, we're just gonna straight up just tell him, huh?
I have this ability called clairvoyance, which is why I'm here as an investigator. And not that you believe me or anything. Sorry.
Interesting.
Yes. You believe me?
Yes, I find it very intriguing, and feel you might be very useful for the case at hand.
Useful?
I'll check what might have been taken from my desk. Kindly recheck with my secretary, too.
With Kiyomoto-san? Okay, I guess.
Yeah, he definitely knows more than he's letting on.
Hey, Danya! Are you tired too from playing gymnastics on my bed last night? Are you also tired? Are you also tired, baby?
She's just, the dog has just barreled her way into my recording booth. So if you hear a dog, it's her.
2 days ago, did Kurosawa-san take anything out of the CEO office?
Now that you mention it, I think he was carrying a red card-like object when he left.
A red card-like object? Not a security card?
Those are very different. I wouldn't mistake one for the other. I'm not aware of what it was, but I do recall the CEO being very careful in handling it.
Thank you. Noted. I'll check with Kurosawa-san as well. If something is missing, then there really was an intruder here. This might be an awkward question. Was there anything strange about your CEO 2 days ago?
Anything strange? I don't think so.
Did you speak with the CEO about anything?
No, nothing in particular. I greeted the CEO, but he just gave me a light nod, as he normally does.
I see.
Also, this might sound strange, but there was one thing I found puzzling. I mentioned he was carrying something when he left, but to be precise, one moment he was taking out that red object, and the next moment, he was gone.
Gone? Didn't he just leave while you were looking away?
He opened the door of the CEO office and disappeared the very next moment.
Oh,
He vanished, in other words?
He seems like a serious person, so I don't think she'd make it up.
The silent Kurosawa. Okay. What's going on with you, dude?
Kurosawa-san, I heard that 2 days ago, you took out something from the top drawer of your desk. Do you remember what it was?
The thing is, 2 days ago, I didn't come back here after the client visit.
Huh?
So, it's impossible for me to have taken something away.
But if so, why would Kiyomoto-san...
What was your impression of her? Do you think she was telling the truth?
See, this is the strange incident that I mentioned.
Is Kurosawa-san suspecting Kiyomoto-san? Kiyomoto-san mentioned that you suddenly disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
She said you disappeared after taking the object from the desk. As she's bringing this up voluntarily, I don't think she was merely looking away.
I see. To be honest, I don't think her account is trustworthy. Could you please double check with my secretary, just to make sure?
Okay. I'll check with Kiyomoto-san one more time.
We're going in circles here. Yeah, we definitely are. I have no idea what's occurring right now.
If something was stolen, the police should give you their attention. Will you be contacting the police?
The thing that was stolen the other day, it's actually something top secret.
Top secret?
It's an important matter that affects our very reputation. I need to ask you to be discreet from here on with your investigation.
I see.
The red device that was stolen. Okay, so it's not the card.
I need notes on the people I met. Kurosawa-san is the CEO of a tech company. He says something was stolen. What was it? That's it! The stolen item was a red card-like object of some kind. But isn't he going to tell us what it was? He hasn't called the police either, which is rather suspicious.
Yeah, both of y'all are excuse me. Both of y'all sussy as hell.
question. 2 days ago, you were in this room with Kurosawa-san, correct?
Well, yes. For maybe just an hour or so.
Was there anything about his clothes, hair, or even his face that struck you as unusual?
No. It was the CEO I know.
And so he took a red card-like object from the drawer and left with it?
Yes, that's right. Is there something wrong?
Kurosawa-san, he hasn't said he hadn't taken that red.
Blah, blah, blah.
Kurosawa-san says he hasn't taken away that red object.
Was that the important item our CEO mentioned?
Seems that way.
And still, he did take it out of the desk while I was watching.
This is so confusing. I am so in the wrong headspace for this right now. I am so confused.
Kiyomoto-san is the CEO's secretary. Kurosawa-san had trouble remembering her name. When was it that she joined the company?
Recently.
Yes, recently. That must be why he couldn't remember her name. Maybe there's a lot of people coming and going here. Just a guess, though.
Doppelgangers? Possibly? Let's see.
I talked to Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, as Kurosawa-san asked me to. For her, 2 days ago was just a regular day. Yet actually, something was missing, even though Kurosawa-san hadn't come back to his office.
Strange circumstances indeed.
Did she misjudge what she saw? Or did the CEO simply forget what he did?
If something is missing, there must have been an intruder in some way.
I wonder why their stories are so different.
Maybe the intruder blank so that blank blank. Maybe the intruder was disguised so that they would look like Kurosawa-san. There we go.
Maybe the intruder was disguised so they would look like Kurosawa-san. Kiyomoto-san's story about the missing item was accurate. So whomever it was that seemed to be Kurosawa-san must have actually been here. But if so, did they look so alike that you could mistake them? You need to learn more about the intruder.
Alright. A tanuki? I don't know. They haven't gone... We have touched on a couple of urban myths, but... I don't know if it would be a tanuki. So, a tanuki, for those of you who don't know, is a creature from Japanese mythology. It is a shape-shifting raccoon-like creature. And traditionally has, a rather large bit of anatomy. That's all I'll say about that. You can, if you're so curious, you can look it up yourself.
Kurosawa-san mentioned having security footage analyzed. Maybe they've heard back? I should check with the secretary.
Yeah, that security footage might give us a good idea.
About the security camera you have there, is the footage available for checking?
Our General Affairs team, who handles the camera, sent us the images just a while ago. Here they are.
Thank you very much. Who does this look like to you?
It's our CEO, for sure.
Looks like it. I'll check if Kurosawa-san himself.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. The tanuki is also a real animal, but the exaggerated bits and shapeshifting are part of the mythology. Okay, there you go. Yeah, tanukis exist, just not as they are portrayed in mythology. What is that Ghibli film called with the tanukis? Pompoko or something like that? Is that what it's called? I don't quite recall.
I asked Kiyomoto-san for this image from your security camera there. This is you, isn't it, Kurosawa-san?
Wow, he does look like me. I wouldn't blame anyone for mistaking him for myself.
Can it be that you've simply forgotten about coming back here 2 days ago?
That is impossible. My client counterpart can attest to that. And there's something actually missing from this room.
But this is clearly you yourself.
I'm as surprised as you are.
I think you were right. I think it is doppelgangers.
Good going.
Jasmine, I think I picked up what I can here.
So how's that CEO then?
Something does feel off. He won't tell us about what was stolen. And he showed interest in my clairvoyance.
What is he up to? Definitely seems like he's hiding something.
Yeah. It's from the director!
How is it going? It seems you're done with your initial investigation.
Yes, but it's kind of complicated.
A lot of uncertainties, aren't there?
Yes, exactly! Kurosawa-san himself is one thing, and the clairvoyant shadows in the office felt different somehow.
I see.
Also, I saw an Illumini card! Kurosawa-san had one!
We can worry about that later. I'm looking forward to your full report. Let us begin, then.
Alright, now we'll find out what it is.
Locating a stolen item and recovering it if possible. The request for this case is rather unusual considering our usual fare. And yet, it seems this case was made for us.
First I thought it was just a burglary, but with the Illumini card showing up, something strange must be going on.
We cannot leave this case unexplained. Let us begin the identification. Now, let us start by layering out what has been happening. Mr. Kurosawa experienced something strange. He asked you to speak with Miss Kiyomoto, his secretary, to make sense of what was going on.
That's right. So we asked Kiyomoto-san about what happened 2 days ago.
So, Miss Azami,
Yes,
what were the strange circumstances that Miss Kiyomoto described?
Kurosawa-san appeared, though he wasn't supposed to be there. Kiyomoto-san was in the same room for a while, but didn't notice anything unusual.
So the intruder entered the CEO's office as if they were the CEO himself, behaving very naturally. The intruder's presence was natural enough that anyone might suspect the CEO of misremembering his own actions.
Alright, that's one.
Moving on, the Mr. Kurosawa imposter came to the CEO's office as if they were the CEO himself. The secretary, Miss Kiyomoto, was the only one who saw him. Her account of that day includes an important characteristic of this intruding entity. So, Miss Azami, what kind of interaction was there between Miss Kiyomoto and Mr. Kurosawa's imposter? Between the time the imposter arrived at the CEO's office and until he left?
A simple non-verbal greeting.
I believe she mentioned the CEO gave her a light nod, but they didn't speak. That's what they usually do, so she didn't find it strange.
Precisely. Miss Kiyomoto did not converse with Mr. Kurosawa's imposter. If they had had any form of conversation, this would have turned out differently.
Alright, so are we saying that he's got a twin? He's got an evil twin brother floating around? Is that what we're saying?
My final question. Was Miss Kiyomoto unaware that Kurosawa-san had appeared?
No. She was aware and even greeted him.
Indeed. Furthermore, they were in the same room for an hour or so. But Miss Kiyomoto never doubted the imposter. And yet, a client can prove that Kurosawa-san wasn't actually there. So, Miss Azami.
Yes?
What kind of entity is this imposter then, who showed up at the CEO's office?
A tangible entity, with an appearance practically identical to Kurosawa-san. Maybe a clone, or some kind of a copy?
The security camera footage confirms that the imposter's appearance is almost identical. And yet, Mr. Kurosawa himself can prove that he was somewhere else at the time. It's as if there were another Mr. Kurosawa that existed.
I think it is gonna be a doppelganger. Is that really an urban myth though?
They did not converse, and yet the security camera footage shows the person existing in two places at once. There is one urban myth that matches these parameters.
It is! It is a doppelganger! Doppelganger! Ah, crap. I should have paused the ad. Sorry, guys. I'll give it a second. Worst possible time for an ad to show up, eh? Doppelgangers are a real urban legend. There's a lot to go through, but I'm in an ad, so I can't. Sorry! That sucks! Okay, I think we're back. I believe we're back. So yes, it just is straight up a doppelganger. That's the urban myth that we're dealing with this time around.
The doppelganger?
A duplicate of yourself that exists in the same world, with no indication of since, when, or why they exist. Only the person themselves would be able to identify the imposter. The terrifying aspect of this anomaly is that if you ever meet your doppelganger, you will die.
You'll die?
We should warn Kurosawa-san to be very careful until he recovers what was taken.
I didn't know the doppelganger was such a scary urban myth.
That reminds me, the same Mr. Kurosawa sent us an additional request. I will handle it personally. You may not be able to reach me for a while. But no need to worry. I leave the on-site investigation in your capable hands.
But, Director!
What happened?
The Director won't be in contact for a while. Will we be okay on our own?
Is it that much to worry about? Without the phone calls, it'll still just be the usual.
You're right. Maybe we'll be okay.
Nope, shit's gonna hit the fan real quick. Yeah, shit's gonna hit the fan real quick. Is that his wife?
Home at last.
Oh no, it's the housekeeper. Sir?
What is it?
Oh, I thought you had come home just a few minutes ago.
No, I just got home, obviously. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doppelganger incoming. What? Oh, shit! No! Hate this! Hate this! Hate this! Nope! 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 Hate that! Hate that! Why did it look like that?
Oh no!
Why did it look like that? Why was it? Why? 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 Damn it! I am not in the mental headspace to deal with this right now. Oh boy. Hold on a second. I need to I need to get some more water. I'll be back in just a moment, guys. We're back. That nightmare face is gonna haunt me for a while, I fear. That was terrible. Why did it look like that? All right. Let's see what we've got here. What horrible secret are we going to uncover about the CEO? Today's menu, we go check Kurosawa's place. And it seems he ran into his doppelganger.
When he called, he was so worked up. I saw it! It was in my room! It ran away! And so on. I wonder if he's okay.
Well, he did call us himself, and seems safe for now. Though we should wait on mentioning the supposed death to meet your doppelganger thing.
He was at least well enough to have called us.
How about the boss man? Business done yet?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet.
Maybe your first solo Dissolution is coming up.
No way! I'm not good enough for that!
Well, we'll figure it out.
I'll look into the doppelganger rumors. Is there anything that you'd like me to look up?
Aw, my little investigator zombie's growing up so fast.
You think so?
Can you add Zimmers to your research list?
There have been a lot of incidents related to them lately. But are there any connections between Kurosawa-san and Zimmers?
Haven't you heard? The Zimmers hate Kurosawa with a passion. Not really a big deal if it's just people's opinions, but Kurosawa haters are getting bolder.
Understood. I'll look for rumors on the doppelganger myth and Kurosawa haters.
Alright, let's see what we got here. You detected dark secrets. Someone that young taking a company public in just 3 years. According to our sources, he abused his privilege to get there.
Dark secret? Is it really impossible for a company to go public in 3 years?
No, it's not impossible. Just really, really rare. He got where he is due to his family, but he's out here lecturing us about hard work. What an ignorant guy. I mean, yeah, this tracks.
All these haters. Do you think they're Zimmers?
That's the thing with Zimmers. I really don't know. They seem like a group, but also go solo. I wish there was some way to tell. Calling it hard work distorts the world's sense of values. Return to distorted... Whoa, that seems like a Zimmer!
Distorted values? Are they distorted?
Are values even fixed to begin with? This GR, what does it even mean? We saw that in the first one, but I didn't really make much of a note of it. I thought it was just like a weird send-off. Being the CEO of a huge company at his age is unreal. Talk about New Life Plus. Maybe he's an invader from outer space. Oh, here we go.
Are there really?
Experiences like that probably hit closer to home than your average urban myth. This one stands out for me. Meeting your doppelganger. That seems like...
The classes are reacting to meeting your doppelganger.
Knew that would grab attention. Give it a search. Alright, meeting your doppelganger. Let's go. Speaking of meeting your doppelganger, my friend accused me of walking around with a girl hanging off my arm yesterday. Maybe my doppelganger got a girlfriend before I did. He got that doppelganger riz. He got that doppel riz.
A doppelganger can get a girlfriend?
Anything you can do, your doppelganger can do. Better. Aren't there a lot of celebrity doppelganger incidents? I bet where they're blaming it on a doppelganger when they get caught.
Is that so?
Yeah, makes sense. They'd blame it on a doppelganger. Oh, here's a familiar name. Tsutomu Kisaragi said the doppelganger hallucination theory is when you see a hallucination of yourself. While theoretically it could all be in your head, you could be seeing your older self or a living spirit.
A hallucination of your future self? What kind of urban myth is that? Wait, they said Tsutomu Kisaragi!
Right. He did write books on urban myths. Fans would have their eyes on this topic.
There's a reaction to doppelganger hallucination theory. We can probably get more info on doppelgangers from here.
Give it a search. Alright, I've seen a friend's doppelganger before. We talked and they were totally alike. But when I talked to my friend later on, I heard they were overseas.
Meeting someone in a place where they couldn't have met. That sure sounds like a doppelganger.
If that's real. Alright, so nothing there.
The direction mentioned that trait. Doppelgangers can't talk to others.
If
if it's someone who's antisocial or not talkative, it would be hard to tell them apart. Okay, so they don't talk. Sometimes doppelgangers are just regular people who just happen to look like you. It's just bad luck to run into them. Ugh. I haven't run into anybody. I mean, I haven't run into a doppelganger myself, but I think I might have been someone's doppelganger at some point. Back when I was in high school, I was at a football game, and this guy just started striking up a conversation with me out of nowhere. He was very pleasant and everything. But then a couple minutes later into the conversation, he's like, I was like, where do I know you from? He's like, we went to preschool together. And I'm like, wait, did we? And it turns out he had mistaken me for a completely different girl. Which was a shame, because he was kind of cute. But maybe I should have just played along with it. But I don't know, maybe I was that girl's doppel or something.
Is that a doppelganger too?
If it really was their younger self. Aren't there a bunch of stories about getting home to find your doppelganger there? Ugh.
That's really terrifying. Getting home to find yourself there?
Guess that's a classic kind of doppelganger. And that's exactly what happened to him. A lot of historical figures have met their doppelgangers before. President Lincoln, Ryunosuke Akutagawa, don't know who that is.
President Lincoln? With the beard? The one with that beard on his face, right?
You know him from the beard?
You really die when you meet one? I heard you get cursed with bad luck.
Getting cursed with bad luck, dying if you meet him twice. Which theory is more likely? Don't know. Let's check out doppelganger hallucination theory. According to the doppelganger hallucination theory, it's not meeting your doppelganger that causes death. You see a hallucination of yourself because you're close to death.
So it's the opposite? You see your doppelganger when you're already about to die? So a doppelganger is a Shinigami!
Can't really call those the same thing. I heard even seeing someone else's doppelganger can cost you your life.
No way! You can die just from seeing someone else's doppelganger?
Take a breath. Go on and find out more about this rumor.
The glasses are reacting to the words, cost your life.
So many intense words coming in. Alright. I thought it was the shock of seeing your doppelganger that killed you, but dying just from seeing someone else's doppelganger. Ooh. I heard that a doppelganger is a spirit or soul that escaped from their body, and if you see one, it means the host body without their soul and will eventually die. That tracks.
Soul, doppelganger, host body, what?
That's a tough one. You can't make fun of the concept since there are people with brain tumors who died after saying they saw their doppelganger. Ugh.
What? This sounds like a scientific cause.
Compelling, if true. There's also the possibility that doppelgangers kill their original selves to replace them. But if that's the case, from the outside, it just seems like their personality changes.
Killing the original to take their place? That's way too scary!
Now we're into the horror movie stuff. So isn't a straw man kind of like a doppelganger? If the person's in the way, to get rid of him and put a straw man in their place. A certain prime minister was just a straw man? Oh boy.
Straw man? A straw man prime minister? Really?
And here come the conspiracy theories. They say Kisaragi said it. Must be a fan. Master Kisaragi.
A Satomu Kisaragi fan using JR. Maybe it stands for Great Reset.
Oh, I see. That's why it keeps showing up everywhere. This seems to be really popular lately. Our prophet Tsutomu Kisaragi.
There's a reaction to Prophet Tsutomu Kisaragi.
Tsutomu's just a researcher. Why are they calling him a prophet? Would you mind looking into those rumors?
Understood.
Alright. Prophet Satomu Kisaragi. Ooh, we're going down a deep rabbit hole with this one.
They seem to be really excited here.
Sounds like a real party for them.
As someone who's read Occult Great Reset, I thought Satomu Kisaragi was simply saying occult otakus will have their chance to shine one day.
Have you read it, Jasmine?
Well, yeah, I have. You should read it again. You can't just stand there and wait for change to happen. You have to take the first step to change yourself. That's how we change society.
I can't say much without reading it myself, but seeing how many different impressions on the book there are makes me nervous about reading it.
Satomu Kisaragi may be abnormally persuasive. If it's anything like Nostradamus, this is gonna go deep. Oh boy, I'm super not ready for this.
The GR is something that you work for?
And I thought all they did was read books and rant online. This could be more dangerous than it seems. You seem too intensely invested in this. That book is just about updating your values. What else are you seeing in this? Updating your values. To do that, first you must destroy your current values. It's that destruction Tsutomu Kisaragi sought to carry out.
Was there a statement inside that asked you to come up with your own answer or something?
I think it was just a bunch of Tsutomu Kisaragi's own thoughts. Maybe depending on the reader, it resonates differently. I thought his book was about his experience. How he was bashed on people who had prejudiced view of occult otakus based on only half-truths.
Hold on, why is he talking about otakus? I feel like Fujiwara-san said something about that on the occult tour too.
Oh, because along with teaching at uni, Tsutomu Kisaragi was an occult researcher. That's why people thought of him as an otaku. Alright, I remember this.
These people saying GR, it's like they're trying to accomplish something. For Tsutomu Kisaragi, right?
It looks to me like they're speaking out in the name of Tsutomu Kisaragi, who couldn't accomplish his goals by himself. That was a clue? Jeez. Alright. Meeting your doppelganger cost your life. No? How about... There we go. They're treating this great reset like the goddamn rapture. It's making me uncomfortable in a good way. Yeah. It is getting that like doomsday vibe, doesn't it? Ugh. No one's seen that kind of death happen, though. Where did that info even come from? Maybe the person who started the rumor about it costing your life is up to something insidious.
Does that mean someone would benefit from spreading that kind of a rumor?
Could be. As long as people think they could. Oh, God. Look. We're getting into the reptilians. We're getting into the lizard people now. They may bring up that friggin' mongoose after all. If they're gonna talk about the lizard people, then they're gonna talk about the friggin' mongoose, I bet. Not the lizard men. I can't believe there's freaking lizard men in this game. Well, I mean, we saw one, so I'm not that surprised, but...
What are reptilians?
I think they're like aliens who try to pass as humans. Oh, and here's another one. I know about Kaijin Answer, the scary one that legit steals your body.
So? What kind of monstrous being is that?
Zami, that's not a monster name. Alright, we got 2 more to look up here. I feel like I have heard that story about people getting replaced by weird apparitions.
Are there that many terrifying stories about such a thing?
There's an endless pit of scary stories like that.
Jasmine, you are the real Jasmine, right?
Yes, I'm Jasmine. You're correct. Okay, so there's one clue that we're missing. For your information, the Great Reset and reptilian conspiracy theories are rooted in anti-Semitism. Oh, fantastic! Great! Love it.
What is this? Don't keep reading the posts if they're creeping you out too much.
Alright, I'm just trying to look around and see where the last clue is.
Updating your values?
That's closest to how I read it too. Simply put, that's what it was about.
So now they're just trying to start a fight.
The worse the info, the more attention it gains. It leads to reactions, which leads to a sense of superiority. And people have a terrible habit of focusing on just that.
According to the doppelganger time warp theory, meaning your doppelganger results in a time paradox.
A time warp?
When two of the same person are in the same place on the same timeline, causing a paradox. Do you think reality is some sci-fi movie?
And then world simulator hypothesis. I've heard of this one too.
What is the world simulator hypothesis?
This is basically what the Matrix was based off of, right?
Your guess is as good as mine.
They do seem strangely realistic in their own ways.
Yeah, kind of creepy.
Alright, there we go. Multiple theories. Oh, look at the doppelganger! It's just an invert. I like that. So no, apparently it is a real urban myth that I'm not gonna dive too deeply into, but alright, let's find out about reptilians. Let's see what the game has to say about reptilians. Oh, I've seen them. Have you? The other species hiding among us? Sometimes if you take a really close look at pictures of celebrities or politicians, you can see them. They're humanoid reptiles called reptilians. Lizard people. They've already succeeded in infiltrating human society. Why, you ask? For control. My dog is just staring up at me in awe of, like...
Jenna, do you know about the lizard people? Do you know about the lizard people? Do you? What do you think? What are your thoughts on the lizard people?
No thoughts, head empty? Yeah, I feel the same way. Why, you ask? For control. They've come to conquer, so they wear human skin and pretend to be people of influence, politicians and the sort. But there are ways to tell them apart. Their necks, their eyes. If something seems off about the wrinkles on their neck, that's a sign. When they blink, if their lower eyelid comes up to meet the top, you just might be looking at a reptilian. You might not believe me, but you will someday. They're living among us everywhere. They might even be living next to you.
Right now. Jenna, blink. Blink for me, honey.
She's not blinking, guys. Okay, she blinked. He blinked normally. She's fine. My dog is not a reptilian. Good news, everyone. Oh, God. Have you ever heard the rumors about Kaijin Answer? They say he's nothing but a head, so of course he wants a body. Word is you can summon him by phone. Remember, call at your own risk. You can't just call on any cell phone. You're going to need 10 of them. Then you need to have them all call each other. The first phone calls the second calls the third, and so on until the loop is complete with the 10th phone calling the first. Usually, you would expect to get a message about the line being busy, but instead they connect to somewhere. The man who answers the phone calls himself Answer. For 9 out of 10 people that call, he will answer any question they ask. But if one unlucky person will ask a question instead, if they can't answer, he steals their body for himself. Wait, wasn't there another story just like this? Maybe there really are phone lines to the other side. If you ever get a call from a strange number, keep your head on your shoulders and don't pick it up without thinking. Yeah, this is complicated, this seems very overly complicated.
I think that's all we can get for now. We went down the Satomu Kisaragi rabbit hole there at the end.
Looking into the Zimmers led to this news showing up a lot. And GR.
How was it looking into the doppelganger myth? You get the basic idea?
Yes, I picked up a lot of weird info about them.
Almost at Kurosawa's place.
I hope he's doing okay.
Well, the doppelganger first showed up at the CEO's office, but the secretary was fine.
and there were many theories about the doppelganger myth itself. So, not too sure if meeting one actually kills you.
You're right, yeah. I'm calming down a bit. I'll do my best with today's investigation. Hello? Urban Dissolution Center here.
Oh! Thanks for coming.
Are you alright, Kurosawa-san? We heard that you're...
Oh, yes. The doppelganger. It showed up. And I saw it myself. Its eyes were inhuman. But it looked just like me otherwise.
Did it attack you or do anything?
Nothing like that. But it happened very quickly. Before I knew it, the thing had left the house.
Have you called the police?
Oh, well, it's a pretty ridiculous story, so making a fuss would damage my company's reputation. What are you hiding? Anyway, kindly check what it was doing at my place. We have a housekeeper, and she saw it too. So please talk to her, and also... Oh, hot girlfriend. Hey, Yo-Ya, we aren't done talking yet. Huh? Who are these chicks? You're bringing over girls in broad daylight? They're here for business. This is work, so give us a moment.
Are you okay?
She received some messages, supposedly from me, that I have no memory of. The messages asked her various things about my room. I'd appreciate it if you could look into that. Anyway, I'll let you investigate.
Understood.
Okay. Mysterious femme fatale has now appeared out of nowhere. Honestly, I think this is where we're gonna call it for today. Sorry the stream is short, but I am extremely tired and I need a break. I need to rest before my my seminar tonight. So this is where unfortunately this is where we're gonna leave off for today. We will pick this up week after next. So just to remind you guys, no streams at all next week. I'm taking the week off to be with my family for Thanksgiving. I will be back on December 2nd. So when we come back, I will have a little special Has-Been Hotel treat for you guys. We're going to be doing a tier list of the songs for season 1 and 2. And then probably diving back into Outer Worlds, or maybe Date Everything, or something else. We'll see. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for tuning in this afternoon. Hope you guys had fun. Sorry about the low energy. I'll sleep better tonight, I hope. Until then, though, this is SGG signing off. Stay super, everybody. Have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are well and have fun, and I will see you guys when I come back on December 2nd. So take care, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Bye.